Facebook group, one of the members reached out asking if anybody has any connections of getting a spoon crane neck wing for the FL5, because right now there is no ETA and there's a huge wait list for one of them. Invision Auto Imports originally had one in stock, but they already allocated to one of their customers that already asked for it. So the idea came up was, fun, do you want to give up yours? And in the meantime, while we wait for the new ones to come in, you can try out the new Voltex Type 2 wing they had in stock. I thought, you know what, okay, at first I didn't want to give it up because the new season's coming up right away here. I said, you know what, okay, if I can help somebody out, sure, why not? And on top of that, I can help one of you guys out. If you guys are on the fence about getting a Voltex wing for your FL5, now we're gonna do a proper review and show you guys. So let's get right into it and let me unbox the Voltex wing and let's see what's inside the box. The Voltex box is actually quite a bit bigger than the spoon box here. Let me just show you. Look at the difference. Big difference. Okay, so we got instructions. So for the sake of it, I'm just not gonna take everything apart here. So it says right there, for the FL5 Type 2, the wingspan is 1600 millimeters. SPL is the stand, and the rest of them I don't know what it is. And that's the serial number. Pretty cool. Okay, so they glued it down pretty good, so try not to. Wow. Okay, you can see hardware, and the end plates. Okay, so finally unboxed everything, and let's start with the base plates first. It's I don't even know what it is. It feels like kind of like a plastic, but I don't honestly. It's not a plastic, but I don't know what it is, you guys. But it's in a matte finish. The nice thing about it is they give you this reinforcements that goes in between the plate and the hatch itself, so that it gives it more stability, so something to grab onto. So they thought of that, and I like it. The hardware is all black. Stands are, I think these are billet aluminum. Pretty nice. So let's moving on to the end plates. Nice carbon, these are I think carbon, they're carbon fiber, but they're like laminated on or something. This is not a full carbon. So it's not that, it's not light. You see the difference between the weave, between the Voltex weave and the, I'll show you once you get on the floor here. These are bigger. All right, so we got the wing itself. First things first, genuine Voltex sticker on the side here of the end plates, well, where the end plates go. I'm not too sure if this is coated or just gel coat, so you may want to double check that. First thing I noticed was you want to protect your carbon, and I noticed that on the bottom here, it's actually a dry carbon on where the stand connects to the wing itself. Right. Okay, so my first impression is this thing is massive, you guys. 1600 millimeters wide, the wingspan, and the top surface itself is like, we'll measure it. We'll put it next to the spoon, but the spoon wings, it looks a little on the tiny side compared to this. So lots of downforce if that's what you're looking for. Pretty cool. Come on, let's go and check out the rest. I figured I put them side by side here. Look at the difference in size, you guys. Okay, you got one more. Just so that you guys get a visual. Actually, I'll move this one up a little bit. There you go. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a comparison of the sizes here. So you got small, factory, you got a spoon, and then you got Voltex. And the Voltex is type 2. This is not the actual biggest one. I think this is just the mid-range. But don't quote me on it. But I was told I think this is the mid-range one. There is even bigger versions of it. Okay, so here's the spoon carbon. Hopefully it just focuses in here. This is stupid camera. Okay, there you go. Here's the spoon carbon. And then you got the Voltex. Slightly different. Noticeably different in person, but on camera, not as noticeable, but it's quite the difference. Okay, so our next test, we're gonna weigh each one of them individually. Okay. This one, factory is 9.3 pounds, 4.2 kilos. Okay, that's factory. Okay, Johnny, you're gonna pass me the next one, please. This is kind of scary because I don't want to drop anything. Okay, go. Okay. Remind you, minus the end plates or the base plates. Spoon comes in at 7.5 pounds, 3.4 kilos. And then you got the Voltex. I already know it's definitely heavier already, you guys, because it is much bigger. So spoon comes in the lightest for sure. But again, keep in mind, I know some of you guys are gonna say, we have the base plates on the Voltex. Okay, Johnny, can you see it turn red for me?
Yeah, it's red.
Okay, Johnny, wanna grab that, thank you. So Voltex comes in at 11.9 pounds, 5.4 kilos. So quite a bit heavier, eh? And I don't think those base plates are that much, would make that much of a difference. So yeah, that wing is quite a bit heavier. Okay, so the one thing I noticed that after I unboxed everything, I went through the whole box. There are no Voltex stickers for the end plates. That's a pretty good. That's actually not pretty good. That's pretty bad. So I'll let Invision Auto Imports know that we're missing the Voltex stickers there. So, yeah. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna measure from end to end to just see the wingspan, okay? Just for, what's probably the easiest way? You think that's easy? Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, wingspan to wingtip is 52 inches for the stock. Okay, and the spoon is 61, and Voltex is just grab. I think the end. You do the front top here, John. Okay, and then 63 for the Voltex. You know what? Let me measure this too, John, while we're at it. The because it doesn't really count from here to here, so we'll just do for here. Stock is 5.5, roughly 5.5. Spoon is 8 inches, and oh man, this thing. Okay. And Voltex is 12 inches wide. Okay, so we're ready to install the Voltex base plates here so that we can mount the wing. So they gave us some reinforcements here. So it goes right inside there, fits nicely. With the supplied hardware, you just put that in. And the best thing I think I found to retain it is put the dense foam on. This one too, like that. And then it should go inside. And this is a number 4, and the bolt on the inside is a number 10. So if you don't have any helping hand, what I would suggest is taking some tape, taping it down. That way it won't move on you. Put some screws on the screws itself too, just like that. And another piece right here. That way, so now when you open it, it shouldn't move. Perfect. So you can go take the washer that they gave you and the number 10, and it's pretty deep in there, so yeah, you don't want to drop this. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, let's try the first one. Okay, worked. So at this point, I probably recommend getting some help with this one because you don't want to damage it while you're installing it. So I got the hardware all ready to go. Everything's nicely loosened. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the first bolt in. Bring this one up just a little bit now, thank you. Okay. Okay, let me get to the 2 nuts. There you go, guys. So much easier for placement wise. Hold on, Johnny. Yeah, you go ahead. So placement wise, if you notice the, here, I'll show on this side. The stand is on the inside, not on the outside of the base plate, okay? Keep that in mind. Okay, let me just give you some information based on that spec sheet that I had. So this is a Type 2, which is basically the smallest offering from Voltex, which is pretty insane. And then the 1600 is basically the wingspan. So the end plates here, so they have Type A, B, C, D. D is the actual biggest one, and then there's also E. E is basically the rectangular one. So if you guys like the rectangular one, that's a Type E. This is a Type B. So not the smallest, not the biggest, not the medium, just a little bit bigger than the smallest. And then the, I believe it's SPL is standard stands. And there's a special stand, yeah. And then base plate. There's a special, it's called like specialties base plate, and then this is the standard base plate. So there you go, that's a little bit of information. And these are not anodized aluminum or anything like that, it's actually fiberglass. All right guys, so what can I say? This thing is massive, and I can't believe this is a Type 2, which is like the smallest wing that you can get or is offered from the Voltex family. I tell you, it transforms the look of the vehicle. And what can I say about the quality? Quality is not much to say about it because nothing bad. It's actually really, really good quality coming out of Japan, you know, so. Trying to capture all the angles for you guys. The stands look nice. Very, very stable. Very, very stable. And again, when you're running a Voltex wing, you definitely need the Voltex decals, you guys. You gotta rock them properly. You gotta get the genuine ones. Don't put no fake ones on. And yeah. Look at that massive wing. All right, so the Voltex wing, if it's something that you wanna make a bold statement on the FL5 and you wanna, from the back end, look menacing and look, and of course, track oriented, or you're gonna do like some illegal street racing, this wing is like top dog. So much adjustments. They gave you so many holes that you can adjust the downforce of the wing itself. So, or just to make the look of the wing, you want to make it look more aggressive. Yeah, it's ready to go, you guys. All right, so I want to say a big thanks to all you guys that have watched the vlog all the way to the end here. Just to do a recap, so Jacob actually reached out to me and asked for the spoon wing, so it is actually gone, but there is more coming. If you do want one for yourself, contact Invision Auto Imports. They do have them inbound. It's no ETA, but it is inbound. So also, I just want to say, the Voltex wing is available. I'm just running it as a demo right now just to show us what it looks like on the FL5. Yeah, it's amazing, you guys. So again, contact Invision Auto Imports if you guys want this wing specifically. It is in stock and it's ready to ship. All right, so Jacob, enjoy your new spoon wing. It is what it is. I'll get mine when it comes in. Again, thank you guys for all the support. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and we'll check you guys in the next week's vlog. See ya.